Hello, ineffable being. How are you doing today? I hope you're having an amazing, wonderful, magical day. I want to share with you that you're a genius. You are special. You mean the world, and you are loved. Today's topic is keep working hard. I want to take some time out of my day and tell you you got to keep working hard because you don't know what is going to be your breakthrough. You don't know when your breakthrough is going to come. And look, I almost gave up. Well, it wasn't really giving up. I almost limited myself. I almost stopped expanding. Quite literally, I wouldn't be doing this video today had I surrendered, had I agreed to the thought that I'm about to share with you in some time. But beyond that, I want to tell you that you are one more step away from your greatest gift. You are one more step away from that big check, from your big break. You don't know, it might be changing something small in your life, whether it be the way you operate with your finances, who you share time with, how much time you spend on Netflix and chill. You don't know what change that is in your reservoir, in your mind. I can guarantee you in there are at least 10 things that you know are better for you, whether it be where and how to spend time, money, your diet, your food, working on new things, having a personal development hour, researching and development hour, working out. There are at least 10 things in your mind that you know doing them right now is going to change your life for the better. So the question is, why wait? Why wait for tomorrow? Why wait for the money? Why wait for the girl to start working out? Why wait for the car to be happy? Why wait for your dream job to feel empowered? Why not do it right now? Are you not capable of creating the emotion that you want in the current moment? I'm asking you. Why do you need something outside of you to validate and to give you happiness? Why is it that we need a partner to feel loved? Why do I need etc. to feel and make me feel alive? And it's not always in the positive side. We use our boss to reaffirm limitations. We use our friends to reaffirm suffering. We use our family member to validate exclusion, hatred. We use our enemy to validate hatred. So, why do we need things outside of us to govern our emotional and mental state? The way you think and the way you feel is your state of being. So, how much of your state of being are you creating today? But beyond that, if you've stepped up to the plate, if you've taken the platform of your life, see, a lot of people, they know they can be conscious, but they decide to let go and just observe this platform so other people are walking on them, other people are dancing on them, and they think, oh, it's some Illuminati, oh, it's some devil, or oh, it's some god or some energy source outside of you. Why don't you take charge of your platform that you have? Your brain, your imagination, your emotions, all of this you're capable of. But let me dive down a little bit and be a little softer. I want to tell you that you got to keep working hard because you don't know when your big break is going to come. And let me tell you why this video is so important and why I'm putting so much energy behind my words. I've been living from my heart now roughly maybe 5 years. So I've been pretty realized, right? Realized. That's a joke. You know what realizing is? Is whenever you've changed your life dramatically to the point that you don't know your friends, your old life, no one recognizes who you are. That is what being realized is. And beyond that is when your brain is constantly feeding you new ways to better your life. So you know what? I was realized for a good 3 to 4 years, but I wasn't physically doing anything. I was just, happy enough that I was free from the chains of my past and free of the chains of my future. Like, that was pretty amazing already, being that I lived a very traumatic, a lot of abuse growing up, and I was able to free myself. That was a big step. But you know where my life really took a turn for the better? Whenever I started living my dream in the present moment. Not only by consciously cultivating the emotion and the vision of my dream, but beyond that, moving as if my dream were a reality. What am I trying to tell you? I used to think I needed the money before I can start speaking my voice. I needed the money before I can start living my dream. What is my dream, you ask? My dream is to raise the collective consciousness. I used to think I need this money, and then I'm gonna open up a YouTube channel, and then I'm gonna start speaking, and then I'll do this, and then I'll do this. Well, now I'm creating a corporate training. I'm creating daily content. I have a masterclass. I've impacted people. Sure, it might not be in the billions, but you know what? One person freeing themselves, being free from anxiety, from depression, from the brain, which is just an instrument, from their unconscious. I mean, that's very big, and not because it fills me up with, I mean, it does fill me up with joy, but not in a prideful sense, simply because I know where I was. I lost my family, my finances. I mean, I ended up 100,000 miles away from the life that I knew because I wasn't conscious of my unconscious emotions, thoughts, and actions. So what does this mean? It's called metacognition when you're conscious of your actions, unconscious thoughts, and emotions. But you know, along my journey, I was already pretty happy, and I was about to quit. I was about to quit because I was like, wow, like intellectually, I understand that creating an elevated emotion means I am changing my paradigm, means that I am applying the rules of quantum physics, that my emotions and my thoughts change my future. So this means that I'm not living through the emotions, the circuitry of my past experiences, and I'm not living in the confines of those past experiences emotionally. I am free to move forward. That was a pretty big revelation, but my life didn't change, and I didn't hit a critical mass until I started accepting every single thing my brain presented to me. The reason I'm saying work hard, I'm not telling you if you mow lawns or if you work at a restaurant, go get another job. That's my father's advice. You gotta work hard. You gotta get 2 jobs. You have to have 3 jobs. I mean, if there's people in Africa that pick rocks and break rocks their whole life, you think you're gonna go tell these people you gotta work harder? They'll work 16 hours a day under the sun. We have the mother, the father, the single mother that has 2 to 3 jobs, doesn't see their kids ever, and the answer is to work harder? No. The answer is to keep accepting. Whenever I say work harder, I mean in the sense that you got to keep accepting every single thing your brain, after you've created yourself from the inside out, after you've engineered, after you've planted an elevated emotion, after you've planted the vision of the future, you must accept everything your brain presents to you. Why? Because I almost failed, and I wouldn't have hit the critical mass. I wouldn't have received the results. I wouldn't be living my dream right now. What am I saying? So my life just started off with like, yeah, so I'm living through the heart, and then it became beyond that, changing the way I eat. What did that result in? I started being more healthy. I was alkaline. My pH was higher. I was able to have more mental clarity, more energy. My emotions were better. Beyond that, my finances, my brain said, "Hey, you got to do this, this, and that with your money." And I started doing it. I started working out. I started doing all these things. You know what? For a good year, I was accepting everything, everything. But I hit a point in my journey where I just didn't want to hear it anymore. I've changed so much. I began to impact others' lives, and I wanted a break. I didn't think that I deserved to keep going. Anytime the brain would present to me, hey, do this because it's better, and it made sense logically and kind of even emotionally, I wasn't doing it. There was a good month that I was just kind of being very limited, although I was continuing to do all the 100 things that I already adopted. But whenever thing 101, 102, 103 came along the way, I didn't want to keep evolving. I didn't want to keep working hard because I thought I've already done so much. My family doesn't even know me. My ex people don't even recognize who I am because of all these positive changes I have. But you know what? You're just one step away from creating the dramatic change in your life that's going to give you the life that you want. So I'm telling you, once you consciously have a vision of your future and you're coupling that with an elevated emotion, you have to accept everything your brain throws at you. The reason it's thrown at you is because you're in a new paradigm. You're in a 100% new mind and new emotional state. So everything after this creation is positive, is the way that God, the universe, the unified quantum field is showing to you the route to the riches, to your glory, to manifest in your dream. So do not give up. After this month, of pitying myself, of feeling, I don't know, on my high horse, I said, you know what? I'm ridiculous. Why am I going to stop? I still don't have the things that I want. I'm doing great, but why am I going to stop? Just because I've done so much good already? Well, no, like that I've decided that is not for me, and I know it's not for you because you want the life that you want. Well, you're just going to have to keep going. You're going to have to consciously brush your teeth, consciously take a shower, consciously eat, and you're going to do so many amazing things in 6 months that you're going to be like, wow, I'm such an amazing person. And then it's going to come the 7th month and you're not going to want to keep going. But come back to this video because I promise you, you must keep going. You got to keep going because that's what you're in for. If you plant the seed, you got to keep cultivating and you got to keep feeding it. And the way the universe, God, the unified quantum field is showing you the route to your glory is by these little changes. Consciously brushing your teeth. It sounds ridiculous, but do it. And I promise you, you're going to yield and you're going to reap what you sow. And if everything you're doing is for the better, that means every little thing or every big thing is going to result in better life for you. Please share this video with your loved ones, with your mastermind group, on your social media accounts. Give it a big thumbs up and comment below what topics do you want me to cover in the future, and please do not forget to subscribe. I hope to see you in the side of light. Goodbye.